Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Free Hammers. No live show today, but I did want to give you a review of last night's game against Everton. West Ham 1, Everton 0. A rare win at Goodison Park. And how good did that feel, the way we took that in the end. We lined up with a few attacking players. A start for Ben Rama, which was good. The first half was a pretty boring match. It's both teams trying to feel each other out, not taking too many gambles, sideways passes, trying to pass the responsibility on to someone else, and no one else really wanted to take that responsibility on. Obviously, we had the news of Fabianski in the warm-up injured himself. It didn't look too bad from what they showed. I was hoping that, he'll have quite a bit of a rest now. We've got the cup game on Monday week. And then obviously we haven't got a Premier League game for a while. So hopefully, that sort of period of time will be enough rest for him. And then Randolph came in, obviously. And he did all right. Listen, that defence, Ogbonna and Dawson, you've got to give them lots of credit. 2 clean sheets now in a row. Ogbonna's just so good. He wins everything in the air. Reads the game well. Considering his age, he's still an incredibly pacey centre half, to be honest with you. He's got a lot of pace. Sufal was excellent on the right hand side. And we did really well, we nullified their midfield. And I don't think they really fancied it, their midfield. We were willing to work a little bit harder, which is, how often do you say that about West Ham over the years, that we looked like we were more up for it. And it was a nice thing to see yesterday. Not too many chances in the first half. I'm trying to rack my brains. I can't really remember. I remember they had one Bernard from long range. We didn't really have that much either in the first half. Second half, it was nice to see the positive changes. And the first time we got to see Lanzini and Ben Rama together, which was, nice to see. And Yarmolenko coming on and Antonio coming on, provided, a different dynamic for Everton to deal with. And I think in the end, the pressure told, I see a few channels mention it. Nice to see Saeed as well, winning some tackles, dropping back. And, that will stay in Moyes' head. Not the tricks and flicks he does that we all love to see. Moyes will see it, run back there. And he got the ball for me and, showed the work rate and the work ethic that Moyes likes to see, which was really, really good. Fornells had a header. Just think, got the timing all wrong. Typical, Fornells. But the goal was what goal? What a goal it would have been, should I say? Yarmolenko dinked one in, didn't he? And Sojek did so well to release that initial shot that carried on and led to his goal coming. But if that initial shot would have went, I'll tell you what, that would have been a great goal. The ball came out to Cresswell, didn't it? He fired it in, actually like a real bad shot, to be honest with you. But the deflection fell to the man, who's always there, the nuisance, Thomas Sojek. I absolutely love the man. He's on 5 goals now, and I've just watched Gonzo's video actually, and he said, I said exactly the same thing. He's a man that I think will get 10 goals, and I think he will. I think 5 goals in how many games left? What are we on? 17 games. Yeah, do you know what I mean? There's plenty of games left for him to go and get another 5 goals, maybe even another 8 goals, and be sort of hitting the 12 to 13 mark, which is really, really good for a midfielder in the Premier League, especially you're supposedly a central defensive midfielder, but you're such a nuisance and have that ability to get into the box, which is just magnificent. That puts us on 26 points, which is a fantastic points target, and we're not quite at the halfway mark yet. 2 games to go until we've hit the 19, which is halfway mark. 14 points off safety, and I'm going to do another video which I may put out today or maybe out tomorrow, where I discuss what I think that may mean in terms of transfers and how David Sullivan and David Gold may look at that. But fantastic win, fantastic way to start the year. Great to see Antonio back. He'll only get fitter and fitter. Declan Rice is magnificent as always, but we expect that. Bonner and Rice is just 8 out of 10 performances every week at the minute, which is just magnificent. But it seems to be a real ethos around the club. The way we celebrated that goal was just lovely. There's some hard work in there. Much needed win after the summer that not having a win for a while. Our fixtures are very favourable as well. I'm not going to say they're easy. I'm going to say favourable. I believe it's Burnley, West Brom, and then Palace You know, they're games we've got to be looking at. You know, if we want to really push on and like make this season maybe something that a little bit more special. You know, you've got to be aiming for 7 points in them games. You know, 9 points would be incredible, which very unlikely. But 7 points, you know, 2 wins and a draw, we put ourselves in really, really good stead. After that, it's the Liverpool game. But yeah, those next 3 are really, really important games. Anyway, guys, until then, I'm going to wrap it up there. I don't want to go on too long. Lisa, I'll give you a short video for a change, not an hour of me. Anyway, come on, you eyes. Keep believing. Happy New Year. What a win. What a result. Good points total so far. Let's go.